Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Claire's Art Grind. In this episode, I want to show you the time lapse of 3 figure drawings. Each figure took about an hour or so, and I want to show you from start to finish what they look like at each stage. I also want to briefly talk about the classes that I took and the art fundamentals that I think is necessary to achieve this aesthetics. This is what it takes for me to get to where I am right now. First of all, I want to say that I'm not ashamed to show you the beginner mistakes that I still make even after 4 years of figure drawing practice. For example, when I see a really gestural pose, I get too excited and I want to go from 0 to 100, meaning I want to achieve the overall look immediately without thinking about the gesture, and that is always a big problem because when I get to the rendering stage, I will realize how stiff my figure look and how disproportionate some of the body parts is compared to the whole figure. And this is when I will go back to the very beginning and revisit the gesture part of the drawing, which is the fundamental, to me, in figure drawing that everything else is built upon. So in these 3 figure practices, I will say that gesture, form, anatomy, shape, value, and line, they all came together in these practice, and those different elements of drawing were stitched together by me with patience and passion. I think about these elements in my day-to-day practice. I recall back in 2019, I can only focus on the gesture. My figure was too stiff and often out of balance. Especially in these poses that you're seeing right now, some of the foot placement was really difficult for me. So I copied from Glenn Wilpool from New Masters Academy to get a better sense at how to approach gesture drawing. And this type of practice took about 1 to 2 years until I was confident enough that I feel like I can incorporate form into my figure drawing practice. When I say form, I mean 3D form, and these are the spheres, boxes, cylinders, ovals. They all add a sense of 3 dimension in a figure on paper, which is a 2D space. I will say that dynamic sketching and linear perspective class was really helpful for me to be able to turn 3D forms in my head and on paper. Linear perspective is a class taught by Eric Olson from New Masters Academy. It's a really comprehensive perspective class, and it's 111 hours of pure gold. I always tell other people who ask me about how to learn perspective that you should totally just take this class, because this class is worth the entire year of subscription of New Masters Academy itself. The reason why I'm saying this is because I imagine if I have to take this class at a community college, even if the quality of instruction is the same, I will be paying about $400 to $500 per class per semester at a community college, which is very cheap compared to a 4-year college. So just this class itself is worth it. Taking that class was no easy feat though. And this is about year 2 to 3, so about 2020 to 2021. Then I had to learn anatomy, which was a hard grind. I turned to New Masters Academy again, and I was taking the Complete Human Anatomy for Artists class, and it was taught by Ray. Looking back, I feel like his class was all I needed to learn anatomy for artists. I could supplement the course material with other books and stuff, but Ray was a really good teacher at teaching human anatomy. And that was between year 2 to 3, and honestly, I'm still learning anatomy now. However, I also moved on to the design stage while still trying to practice everything else. This is the 4th year of my study. I look forward to seeing my improvement in the future. But I think in order to get a better taste at design values and shapes and positive and negative space, I need to pay more attention to the complete size drawing course from New Masters Academy. And that is a summary of my journey. I invite you all to travel with me on this path and unleash your creativity using New Masters Academy. I mention this school a lot because it definitely has helped me so much on my art journey for the past 4 years. And also, this video is sponsored by New Masters Academy. If you follow my Instagram account, thank you for following. We're at 22,000 strong now. You will know that I don't just shamelessly plug anybody on my account. Self-improvement is such a hard, lonely journey. I only want to show you guys the artists that can truly mentor and assist us in improving our art fundamentals. So there you have it. These are my secrets that I'm so happy to share with you. I will see you in the next video. Until then, have fun arting. Bye.